Greetings, everyone out there in virtual world. This is Takayu coming to you on Takayu Temple TV. Today's video is dealing with 7 keys to coming closer and more in tune with your goddess self. These keys can also be applied to men as far as their god selves. But the book is really based on the goddess energy, etc. But anyone can use these principles in getting more in tune with their higher self. And it's loosely based on the chakra systems. Each chakra has a certain energy that you're aligning with, which will allow you to be more of who you already are. So, key 1 is called the root code. And it's based on loosely on my new book, Goddess Code. This one is Solar Code. It deals with just one. Each book deals with one of the chakras, gets more in depth. It gives you yoga positions. It gives you drinks, herbs, little affirmations, and activities you can do to balance that chakra and get more in tune with your goddess energies. So we're going to start from the root code, or the first chakra. Support yourself. The first step in getting in tune with your goddess energies is learning to support yourself. Setting up healthy boundaries and setting up routines that'll allow you to become a better you. You know, you have to be your own parent. You have to set your own guidelines, your own discipline, your own schedules in order to make you the best you that you can be. You know, like my previous video, I was talking about how do you have your downtime and, setting boundaries and dealing with people if you're a introvert. It's sort of like that, like knowing what you need to keep you healthy and keep your sanity, and realizing how to communicate that to others so that they don't overstep those boundaries to the point where you feel like out of whack and out of control and that you have no control over the situation. So, certain affirmations that you can say for your root chakra to strengthen it. And it does deal with your security and your survival and your need to feel safe. You can just affirm these words. I am love. I am peace. I am support. I am now. I am whole. I am success. I am joy. Just saying these words, you meditate on these words, and there's many more words you can use that will give you that grounding feeling, depending on what you're lacking. Like if you're lacking love and you're not finding it, just saying, I am love. It brings the energy in, it tunes you into your love energy, because we are expressions of all the things that we seek outside of ourselves. So just in saying, I am love, you will start to feel more of a sense of love emanating from the inside outward. So if you're seeking support and you're not feeling supported from others, you're like, oh, no one's helping me out. I am support. Then you realize you stop seeking it. And then the more you are support, the more you will be supported. So that's dealing with supporting yourself in the root code. Number 2, define yourself. This is dealing with the solar, rewind. I skipped the sacral code. We're going to go to the second chakra. The sacral code. Open yourself. It goes with the sacral code. I need to put these pictures. Anyway, dealing with opening yourself, meaning in order for you to enjoy the fullness of life, you have to be open to it. You have to be open to love, to new friendships, to new opportunities, to feeling love, to loving, to giving, to receiving. You have to open yourself up to the excitement and the joys of life in order to fully feel them and express them to the external world. So, in opening yourself, you're allowing yourself to feel and to receive and to give. And affirmations you can say for that is, I feel loved. I feel supported. I feel joyous. I feel touched. I feel power. I feel alive. So third, we'll go to the solar plexus chakra. This is solar code. This deals with defining yourself. In defining yourself, you are pretty much bringing out the qualities that are already there. You're getting back to your basics and the things that make you tick and what you enjoy to do, giving yourself attributes that express who you are, deciding what style of dress you like, what type of hairstyle you like, what clothing you like to wear, what images you want to project to the world of who you are. Are you an athlete? Are you a healer? Are you a psychic? Are you a nerdy scientist? What type of feminine energy or energy in general are you embodying in this physical realm? Those are the details that you're trying to figure out in defining yourself. I don't know if I showed the card. Defining yourself. So that's what's dealing with this book. This is dealing with the solar plexus. Look for the other 6 books coming soon this year. One at a time, you'll see them. I'll announce them when they come out. But that's dealing with defining yourself. Exercises. More detail is in the book. But affirmations that you can do in creating yourself would be, I can. This gives you, it's about claiming your personal power. So when you say, I can, that energy kind of propels you to accomplish something or get the energy that you can accomplish it. I create. I give. I live. I love. I will. I exist. These are commanding energies because the solar plexus is about gaining your personal power back and expressing that out and not holding that energy in. So next we'll move on to the heart chakra. The heart code would be about sharing yourself. As opposed to the sacral chakra is dealing with opening yourself, allowing yourself to be open to receive and give. Sharing yourself would be a little different. Being that you are taking the qualities and the things that you figured out in your solar code on who you are, who you want to be, and whatever that energy is, now you're going to share it with love to others in your craft, in your business, in what you do, your children, your husband. This is where you get to a level of divine love and you're sharing that with others so that they can be better, they can be healed, they can be touched. And moving next to the throat code. Expressing yourself. That's basically, backtrack. Back to the heart code. I didn't say the affirmations. I give love. I give support. I give peace. I give protection. I give healing. I give comfort. I give forgiveness. In the heart code, it's about giving of your love and your talents and of your energy. So next would be back to the throat code. The 5th chakra. Throat code. throat code. That is about expressing yourself. Learning to express yourself in movement, in words, in art, in communication. Some people have talents and they define themselves and they even have businesses or whatever, but they still don't know fully how to really express it. Expressing themselves, communication, connecting with other people verbally and through what you do. So, expressing yourself, the affirmations for that would be, I smile. A smile is an expression. I laugh. When you laugh, others laugh with you. I shout. I speak. I move. I sing. I express. All these affirmations that I'm giving you help to stimulate and open up those chakras by affirming them and meditating on these thoughts. And also, while you're doing the certain yoga positions, they also help to open and release many energies that you may be holding on to. One moment. So with that, we're going to go to the I code, or the sixth chakra, trusting yourself. I trust myself. What is it that we think we trust ourselves? A lot of times we don't. For instance, intuitions, premonitions, gut feelings, hunches, our desires, what we know we need to do. A lot of times we don't trust our own selves. We're more prone to listening to other people's opinions, and we need that opinion, we need that backing, we need that information from someone to make us feel more validated. But this is about self-validation, trusting yourself, listening to your intuition, and when you know, I know this is what I need to do, knowing that you can rely on yourself is very important. So you can say, I trust, I know, I perceive, I see, I visualize, I hear, I feel. These are all just sneak peeks. It gets more in depth. I'll make more videos on each specific chakra, get a little bit more in depth in the near future. But I just wanted to give you an overview of some basic ideas on things that you can work on or affirm to start opening up these chakras. I mean, you could do your own research. There's a lot of chakra healing books, and that would be excellent. Yoga moves and affirmations that are great to help balance out the chakra systems. And in the last code I'm going to tell you about is the crown code. It's the seventh code, crown. Seventh code, crown. And when you get to that state, this is when you humble yourself. Because if you've balanced out your chakras to the point where you've supported yourself, you've opened yourself, you've defined yourself, you've shared yourself, you've expressed yourself, and now you trust yourself, then last, you would need to humble yourself, meaning now that you've gained a certain sense of confidence in who you are, balancement, created your environment, you have everything flowing the way you want, you have your ego is like all intact and you know who you are. Some people get dangerous at that point, but this is when you need to humble yourself, because all of these energies and gifts that come through you flow through you, and we are all interconnected. So getting very boastful is a very dangerous thing. So now is when you need to humble yourself and not sit up on your high horse and feel like I'm better than others, they need to worship me now, or oh, I'm Queen Goddess Takayu from whatever. Humility is a very important thing in order to get in tune with your goddess self. Don't get me wrong, there are times when you need to be proud of who you are, You need to get a little cocky and you need to go off on some people. But ultimately, once you have a higher state of knowledge and balancement, humility goes far away, because there are lots of people who are not even at that level, and it's just ignorant to even go debating or creating battles. Pick your battles, but humble yourself. Humility will allow you to see a lot more things and make your energy more, I'll say, malleable, flowing, changeable, more fluid, and this is how I see a goddess energy. It's very changeable. It's able to take on any persona that it needs to, but you have to have a sense of humility to shift. Once you get like that haughtiness, then you kind of get stuck into that whatever mindset, and then if you need to alter it, then you kind of rigid. But anyway, humble yourself so that you can see yourself in others. And gratitude is the best way that you can be humble. And as we know, even with the law of attraction, gratitude is the first way to open yourself to bring greater things to you. And you can affirm, I am grateful for peace. I am grateful for life. I am grateful for love. I am grateful for health. I am grateful for joy. I am grateful for wealth. I am grateful for all. And with that, those are the 7 principles of the Goddess Code. Let's see. 7 principles of the Goddess Code. I know these are backwards, but I'm going to try to take a picture so you can see them the right way. But thanks for listening. Stop by lulu.com and get the hard copy, soft copy of my book. You can, has great affirmations, yoga positions, a little section where you can start defining your goddess self. And I will start having some book club on the book so that we can talk about defining ourselves and who we are. And also you can get the free download on lulu.com. And don't forget to subscribe.